It is early hours and we finally made it to the boat. Pitch black everywhere. Beautiful accommodation here, provided by Lee. I like the idea of a deck light. 5:19 and the sun is really up now in the sky. Doing quite well, doing just over 5 knots, not much wind. Sailing quite well. Just coming around the point of there. By rail. Forecasters for Dave's predicted winds of predicted weather of thunderstorms later, so hopefully we'll be somewhere on Anglesey by then. We'll wait and see. $6:30. What's that? No, I was just talking to the camera. And there's Kingfisher out there. Making good progress. I would say we're averaging about 4.5 knots all the way through. Day's looking good at the moment, although forecasters for heavy thunderstorms towards the end of the day, so hopefully we'll be tucked up by then. But everything's looking good. Captain Lee, or Captain Hook as he's known at the moment. 8:25. Sun seems to be breaking through, certainly over Wales. Over Anglesey, it's quite bright, quite sunny. Sea state, same, quite mild really. Seen a few puffins and not a lot else at the moment. Leaving the worst of the weather behind us, we hope. Can't guarantee it, but yeah.
Quite a pace.
Yeah. Well, we're doing 5 knots.
5 and 6 knots, so
yeah.
Not doing too bad at all.
Anyone think Noel and Duncan had stopped? But they're obviously just keeping the same pace at the moment. Well, we're overtaking them now. Those mountains in the distance. And then the rest of Anglesey. $10.45 and we're just coming up to the headland on Red Wharf Bay. Got a bit lumpy and a bit blowy before, but it's calmed down again now. It was basically wind against tide. Being thrown about a lot. But that's what happens when you decide to make some tea. Lee's still awake, just. Noel and Duncan, way out. approaching Red Wharf Bay now, and it's 11:30. So the tide has only just started to turn. In fact, it's about an hour off low water. And we're approaching Red Wharf Bay. Made excellent time. We've averaged about 4 knots, I think, 4.5 knots all the way. And the swell's decreasing now, but it's still wind against tide, so it's still quite choppy. But it's quite good. We're heading for a small entrance. You see that? Oh no. And just at the beginning, which is a gut that goes right the way through, but we won't be able to join that until about 3 hours before high water. But we're going to anchor off, find a shelter, anchor off, and then at anchor now, Red Wharf Bay, just waiting for the tide to come in so we can follow it in. And there's Kingfisher loading their anchor, or having a go. You do what?
I would have this really good YouTube channel where I sailed up to any moorings, moored up instantly, then immediately the tide would go out. I'd walk up a beautiful sandy beach with maybe 3 mermaids, go into a pub and get the most perfect pint of Guinness every time.
And then or get us to move your mooring,
or something real
when you're fast asleep. Yeah, we're quarter past 3.
we were told to get up.
There's no way I was recording anything different.
I'll tell Patrick Blaine that story. He'll be
Do you know him?
No, but I communicate.
What you see, you don't get the truth once you start telling
But
you.
it's all well,
You don't get the truth once. But that would actually be quite an interesting channel.
But that's what I'm thinking about. Right, this is
End of the food, and now it's time to settle in and ready for a 5 o'clock lift off. Pure luxury. Just going to cast off. Do you ever see a mooring chain that you would want? Look at the size of that. That's amazing. How's that for a mooring chain? Very warm but damp day today. Very misty. As a result of wind and tide, we're going in totally the wrong direction, or well, now we've turned, we're heading in the direction, but unfortunately we're just about doing 1.1 knots. We've got 7 miles to do, so it's going to take us some time. The sun's trying to break through, which is quite nice, but it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. But it's very gentle sail at the moment. We weren't moving that well, so we decided to put the engine on now, and we're still only doing 2.73 knots, and it's now 7:15. But it's time to have breakfast, so we thought we'd put the engine on and anchor up round Puffin Island. Up to 9:04 now. And we're just coming through the sound between Puffin Island and Anglesey. We're just going to anchor around the corner, anchor around the corner and have breakfast. And we just had a forecast, a yellow warning of thunderstorms and heavy rain. So hopefully we'll be eating our breakfast until the rain goes. Very overcast day. Nice. The ghost ship of Kingfisher. Now that's what you call a boat. Beautiful. Real good racing boats. And to say, this is a Sabre 27. Nice boat. Quite a big, lot of room. Good passageway along the sides. And for a 27-foot boat, it's got a lot of headroom. Well laid out. It's certainly not a problem. We're just going into Bangor at the moment. Just over there where the wall is, and we're going to try and get on that wall on the inside, and then see. If not, then we'll anchor out. Just approaching Bangor now. We're 2 hours before high water, and there's 10 feet below us. Coming out a bit, nearly to 3.5 foot of water. Oh, it's 3.5 feet now. So I think we need to just be careful. We just tried to cross, going straight across there. We got most of the way, and then we got about halfway, and then the water, the depth dropped to just on 3 foot, which has got a 3 foot draft. So we have to come back, and now we're in 9 foot of water. And we go around the post as we should have done in the first place, around this yellow post, and then we should be able to go in, given that a big tanker has just come out, so we should be able to go in. Yeah, still got 11 feet. We'll go around this yellow boy, and then we'll just head straight in. Should be alright. We're just going to have a look around and see whether we can see a mooring, a place where we can wrapped up against the wall, where it's going to be safe and hopefully a bit more comfortable. But we need a ladder to be able to get out, because on a neap there's a 3 metre drop from the wall. And that can be on a spring, I think, up to 6 meters. So you know, you need some long ropes here. You need to Just more up. Some more in, boys. That's one place. Yeah, there's a ladder there, just in front of the fishing boats. You can do if you want. Which are you going bow first? Where's your line? Yeah. It's coming a bit there. Okay. Alright, see neutral. Yeah, neutral. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna stop on this ladder, yeah?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? They're gonna raft up
Well,
or?
they're gonna be behind us, and that way they can climb on our boat to use the ladder.
Okay.
That's what we did last time anyway.
Okay. Now 4:45. Everywhere is absolutely dead. There's not an ounce of water, an ounce of wind at all. Duncan's managed to get up for a change. A sleeping beauty. Yeah, right. Noel's still asleep. But other than that, we're almost ready to go. It looks like the tide's turning. Now 7:25. The mist is clearing. The wind is increasing. And overall, it's becoming a better day, hopefully. We've got the sails up. Put the sails up about 7 o'clock as we cleared Puffin Island, and now we're heading home. Because I've broken so many, it's unbelievable. Yeah. Well, there's Wales still in the mist. Actually, that's Lee, but I mean, you know, behind him is Wales. As we leave her behind in a misty shroud. (8:30), sea calm, still, no wind. Wind's died a lot now. Still can't see Wales. Maybe that's not a bad thing. Some puffins flying past. And that's our first, whether you can see that on the film or not, but that's our first yacht we've actually seen out in the whole 3 days. Seen lots of small fishing boats, but apart from Kingfisher, we haven't seen any other leisure craft at all in 3 days. Mind you, weather like this, no wind, I suppose that's not a, you know, that's the reason why, but I would have thought there would have been some out the other day. Now 7:25, the mist is clearing, the wind is increasing. And overall, it's becoming a better day, hopefully. We've got the sails up. Put the sails up about 7 o'clock as we cleared Puffin Island. And now we're heading home. Because I've broken so many. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Well, there's Wales still in the mist. Actually, that's Lee, but I mean, you know, behind him is Wales. As we leave her behind in a misty shroud. (8:30), sea calm, still, no wind. Wind's died a lot now. Still can't see Wales. Maybe that's not a bad thing. Some puffins flying past. And that's our first, whether you can see that on the film or not, but that's our first yacht we've actually seen out in the whole 3 days. Seen lots of small fishing boats, but apart from Kingfisher we haven't seen any other leisure craft at all in 3 days. Mind you, weather like this, no wind, I suppose that's not a, you know, that's the reason why, but I would have thought there would have been some out the other day. Now 10 to 9 and sea's still flat and there's Duncan. It's gone 10 o'clock, wind hasn't changed yet. Well, we've got a bit of wind, but it's all over the place. Telltale just keeps on going around in circles. We're just off Llandudno, having passed the Great Orme now. And sea states are still very mild. We just had a porpoise pass us, said hello as he went past. And that's about it really. Apart from that, it's all quiet on the western front. Almost 11 o'clock and still no sign of the wind, although we do have rain now. Come on! Yes! There's you go. Look at the boat. And there you go. Two, three dolphins. Yeah, look at that. Hey, cool. Hey, Mr. Cool. That's lovely. Scared them off now. love it. I love it. Look at that. Yeah. Way! Prefers your boat, Duncan. Yes!
See it? Probably closer to come to that, isn't it?
Yeah. Come and have your picture taken. Gonna take some, sorry. Whoa, look that.
Wanna take some pictures?
Yeah.
Watch where their boat's coming alongside of it.
Yeah. Entertainment's over, typical, isn't it? Because you want to take some pictures now. That's your poster. 12 o'clock, just finished our pot noodles. And we're just on the approach to the Wild Road, about 8 miles off. And we're making good time at the moment. Albeit under engine, unfortunately. Still no sign of whales. These gannets diving in the water. Cormorants. clearing up a bit, but not a lot. At least the rain, well, the mist or whatever it was, has stopped. And we're just about to enter the wild road. Very still. Not much around at all. Finally we have some wind, and Wales, the mist is clearing over Wales, and we're just entering the channel now. So we're just entered Moston Channel, and it's now 1:45. That's not bad going. We've actually got a bit of colour over there. Lighthouse, not too far. Wind's got up, we're alright, but we still need to be on the motorway because we're heading basically against the wind at the moment. Just off the wind. Just trying to get this seagull, was it? Yeah. They're after the same thing, aren't they?
I don't know if they're trying to take lumps out of the ball pit.
Possibly.
There's about 4 ball pits though.
You're going off wind.
Oh,
He's after all the fish there, isn't he? Staying in the same place.
yeah, looks like.
Diamond water. Finally, at 2:30 we have the wind we asked for, and we've switched the engine off. We're sailing well. Going down the point there. And we're doing just on 5 knots. And we've got a boat, don't know who that is, right in front of us. You'll have to go behind him.
Behind him.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's going to ruin our track. Okay, you can come up now. On the other side. Kirby Island, D1, through the Moston Channel, a wild road, and moorings ahead. Should be coming in about an hour's time. Spot on.
I just assumed with the chain I had that I'd need a bigger buoy. I mean, that was available.
Yeah. Finally arrived, the sailing club. And look at that. Just coming up to high water. 6 meters high. Well, not high water, yes. It's another hour to high water. But we'll be able to get the dinghy in as far as possible, considering we've got to carry the dinghy anyway.